They did not know her real name, they simply called her the Mad Woman. In the village of 𝐄𝐥'𝐬, there was a woman everyone avoided, not because she was violent, but because she was broken. They did not know her real name, they simply called her the Mad Woman. She wandered through the village barefoot, her hair tangled and dusty, her clothes worn thin by time and neglect. Some days she laughed loudly at nothing. Other days she sat quietly, staring into space like someone listening to voices only she could hear. At night, she slept in a small abandoned hut near the edge of the village. It was a place nobody liked to pass, especially after sunset. People said strange things happened there, so they kept their distance. Only one person did not. Tola. Tola was known in 𝐄𝐥'𝐬 as a good young man. He greeted elders properly, helped the weak, and never joined others to mock those who were different. When people insulted the Mad Woman, Tola kept quiet. When others chased her away, he offered her food and water. Sometimes he spoke to her gently. "Have you eaten today? Are you feeling okay?" Most times, she replied with silence. Sometimes she laughed. Sometimes she cried. People warned Tola, "Be careful." They said, "Mad people carry strange problems." But Tola believed kindness did not need permission. Then one morning, everything changed. The Mad Woman's belly had grown. There was no argument about it, she was clearly pregnant. Shock spread through 𝐄𝐥'𝐬 like wildfire. Who could have done this? Who would even go near her? Very quickly, eyes turned toward Tola. Whispers followed him through the village paths. Women stared. Men shook their heads. Some even spat on the ground when he passed. "So this is his kindness," they said. "We knew it was fake." Tola denied it. He begged. He swore before the elders and the ancestors, but no one listened. The Mad Woman said nothing. She only smiled strangely, as if she knew something no one else did. That night, Tola sat outside his house, staring toward the small hut where she slept. His name was already stained, his future was shaking. If he did nothing, the village would destroy him, so he made a quiet decision. He would watch that hut, he would learn the truth, even if the truth did not want to be found. From the day the Mad Woman's pregnancy became clear, peace left 𝐄𝐥'𝐬. People no longer greeted Tola the same way. Conversations stopped when he passed. Mothers pulled their children aside, as if his shadow could stain them. He was always too kind, some women whispered. A man does not sit with madness for nothing, others said. Tola felt it everywhere, at the stream, at the farm paths, even in the market. When he tried to explain himself, voices drowned his own. The elders called him one evening. They did not shout, they did not accuse directly, they only asked questions that already had answers in their minds. Why were you the only one who went close to her? Why did she smile when she saw you? Why is your kindness louder than your denial? Tola left the gathering with his head heavy. That night, he could not sleep. Across the village, the Mad Woman sat outside her small hut, rubbing her belly and humming a tune no one recognized. Sometimes she spoke softly, as if someone sat beside her. Those who passed at night said they heard a man's voice inside the hut, but when they looked, they saw no one. Fear slowly replaced gossip. Some villagers began to avoid the path near the hut entirely. Others swore they saw footprints there at dawn, deep footprints, not barefoot, not light. Tola noticed it too. The ground around the hut was often disturbed, even on mornings when the Mad Woman claimed she had not moved. His heart began to race with a thought he could not ignore. Someone else was coming there, someone who did not want to be seen. If he could not clear his name with words, then he would need truth. So Tola made a decision he told no one about. He would watch the hut, not during the day, not when people were near, but at night, when secrets feel safest. And far away, inside the quiet hut, the Mad Woman smiled to herself, pressing her palm against her belly, whispering words meant for someone who was already on his way. From that night, Tola stopped sleeping like a normal man. When the moon rose and the village went quiet, he moved. He hid himself behind thick bushes not far from the small hut where the mad woman slept. From there, he could see the broken door, the cracked wall, and the narrow path leading to it. The first few nights, nothing happened, only silence, only insects, only the mad woman humming the same strange tune she always sang. Tola almost began to doubt himself. Then, on the fourth night, something changed. Long after midnight, when even dogs stopped barking, Tola heard footsteps, slow, careful, heavy, not the steps of a mad woman, not the steps of a child. A shadow appeared on the path, tall and wrapped in dark cloth. The man stopped often, looking around as if counting every sound. Tola's heart nearly jumped out of his chest. The man reached the hut and knocked softly, once, twice. The door opened from inside. The mad woman did not laugh, she did not shout, she stepped aside, calmly, like this visit was expected. The man entered, the door closed. Tola stayed frozen. Minutes passed, then he heard voices, low, urgent, angry. The man's voice was sharp, controlled, like someone used to command. "You talk too much," the man said, "you want to ruin everything." The mad woman laughed, but this time, it was not madness, it was clear. "You promised," she replied. "Now everyone knows." Silence followed. Tola leaned forward slightly. His foot snapped a dry twig, crack. The voices inside the hut stopped instantly. The door flew open. The man stepped out, eyes sharp like a hunting dog's. "Who is there?" he shouted. Tola's breath caught. The man scanned the bushes, then suddenly pointed, "Come out." Tola stood up slowly. Moonlight hit his face. For a brief moment, the man's eyes widened. Recognition, fear, then anger. "You," the man hissed, stepping toward him. Tola stepped back, his heart pounding. The mad woman appeared behind the man, holding her belly, smiling calmly, like she had been waiting for this moment. "Tola," she said softly, clearly. "Now you have seen." The man lunged forward. Tola turned and ran. Behind him, footsteps chased him through the darkness, fast and angry, and as Tola ran for his life, one thought screamed in his head. The man knew him. And whatever secret he had just uncovered, someone was ready to kill to protect it. Tola did not stop running until his chest burned and his legs begged him to fall. He did not shout, he did not look back. Only when the village lights appeared ahead did he slow down, hiding behind a cluster of trees until the footsteps behind him disappeared into the night. By morning, 𝐄𝐥'𝐬 was already awake. News spreads fast in a village, but fear spreads faster. People said someone had been seen running from the mad woman's hut. Others said a stranger was roaming the village at night. Some claimed the mad woman's laughter had grown louder after midnight. Tola kept quiet, but silence did not protect him. Later that day, an elder called him aside. "Tola," the old man said gently. "There are rumors." Tola nodded. "I know. People say a man visits her at night." Tola's heart skipped. "Do they know who?" The elder hesitated, then he said a name that made Tola's blood turn cold. It was a respected name, a name that carried authority, a name nobody questioned, a man people greeted with both hands, a man who sat close to the elders. Tola understood everything at once. That was why the man had looked familiar. That was why his eyes showed fear before anger. That was why he chased him. The mad woman was not mad, she was trapped. That evening, Tola returned to the hut but not to spy. He stayed at a distance. He saw the man arrive again. Earlier this time. Confident, angry. "You are becoming careless," the man warned. The mad woman's voice was calm. "I am tired of hiding." "You will destroy us both," the man snapped. "No," she replied quietly. "Only you." Tola's hands clenched. He now knew the truth, but knowing the truth was dangerous, because the man had power, and power, when exposed, does not beg, it destroys. As Tola turned to leave, a voice spoke behind him, low, cold. "You are not supposed to know this." Tola froze. Slowly, he turned and came face to face with the man in the dark. Tola stood still as the man faced him in the dark. Moonlight revealed the truth clearly now. It was him, one of the most respected men in Olokoto, a man whose voice carried weight among elders, a man people trusted without question. "You should have stayed quiet," the man said calmly. "Kindness makes people dig where they should not." Tola's voice shook, but he stood firm. "You destroyed her life and tried to destroy mine." The man's eyes hardened. Mad people are safe places to hide sins. Before anything else could be said, lantern lights appeared in the distance. Voices. Elders. Villagers. The man stepped back, fear finally breaking his confidence. He turned and disappeared into the darkness, choosing escape over truth. By morning, the mad woman was brought before the elders. For the first time, she did not laugh, she did not ramble, she spoke clearly. She told them everything: how kindness first found her, how power later trapped her, how silence became her only protection. The village fell quiet, heads bowed in shame. Tola's name was cleared before everyone. The elders apologized publicly, and the people realized how quickly they had judged what they did not understand. The man was never seen again. Some said he fled, some said the ancestors judged him first. As for the mad woman, she was no longer called mad. She was given care, shelter, and respect. Her child was welcomed, not as a mistake, but as a reminder. And in Olokoto, a new saying was born. Not every mad person is lost, and not every respected face is clean. Tola returned to his quiet life, his kindness unchanged, because in the end, it was kindness that exposed the truth, and the village learned that silence does not mean guilt, and madness does not mean lies.
I'm glad you joined us till the end of this story. I am sure, Dom, and I will see you on the next one.